finish the year playing each other. It's in Utah, so we were saying we didn't know if the game last week was senior night or not. We got two of the top defenses in the nation playing one another. You see Utah, first place is all the way across the line except for passing. Colorado, 4th, 3rd, 12th, 13th. Pretty locked, stocked, and loaded there. 11th for us in passing. Our rushing game is 120th. That's been our weak point of this team, where usually the rushing attack has been the strong point of the team. So it's going to be an interesting one. And with Colorado coming in with the one loss in conference, there's a chance they beat us and they could get into the conference championship game, guys. So still leaning towards what I want to do, and I want to hear from you guys whether or not we do one more year of this and then officially make that our retirement announcement. Maybe we try to go out 5 years undefeated, or however we do it. I definitely will do an episode where I sim forward a couple of seasons just to see where we are, but this is going to be a fascinating one, and we're looking ahead to one of these two teams representing the West Side in the Pac-12 championship game, or the Big 12 championship game. I was looking at the patch on their jersey. We're in the Big 12 now. The Big 12 championship game representative, and we're going to be doing full commentary with you in this game. On the other side, looking like UCF might be the one, but it's definitely going to be a team. It's definitely going to be a team with a weaker record. Now, if you know Big 12 history, just because a team has a weaker record in the conference championship doesn't mean they're not going to be a contender. But certainly, this, for all intents and purposes, may very well be the unofficial Big 12 championship game. He sends this one deep. So how you guys doing on this Wednesday? Happy to be with you guys here. TV Sports, some rare afternoon weekday streaming we're doing with you guys, where we got some time off from work here. Got to use those PTO days, right? Use them or lose them. Colorado's only loss on the year was to the team that we just dismantled, Kansas State Wildcats, a game ago. And check out that stream in the archives here in TV Sports. Look at this heavy package they got. Obvious running play, right? Oh, they're going to throw it. They tricked us. But our defenders all over the place that shut that one down. Score watching is going to be big in this one. You guys saw in the last episode, Florida lost, number 3 lost, number 5 lost. A lot of top tier teams lost. And when you talk about a top 4 in the college football playoff, you're looking at maybe even a Colorado or a Utah just having the best record. Their defense playing well. Adam Taylor, 2 defending passes. But the way things are going, there's not a whole lot of undefeated or one-loss teams in college football. So you're looking at maybe, even if we slip up or if Colorado loses again, still getting a spot as one of those 4 in the college football playoffs. Still doing the 4-team playoff. We're going to save the expanded playoff for our Tennessee Vols. Joe Mason, the senior, you know, he was on the bench behind Andrew Cross, but he has come in this year. Obviously, you saw the numbers for passing, top in the nation. And just delivering on passes like that. Lewis Gardner with a 786 passing receiving yards here. We benched starting running back last week because it was a bit of a struggle. See if we can get something going. We got Bryant back in there. It's going to be a decent run. Bryant picks up 5 with the carry. Oregon with the win over Oregon State, maybe looking good. Miami, who is your lone remaining undefeated team outside of us, and Florida, who both got beaten. Now Miami looking like down 14-0. They're desperately grasping on to their college football playoff hopes here. They were a playoff team a couple of seasons ago.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a first down.
It was a great read by the quarterback.
Hopefully, I'm going to have to listen in when we did our WWE streams the other day. I didn't have anybody tell me. I don't know if it was a YouTube glitch or an OBS glitch, but my audio was fine, but the game audio was delayed somehow. It was like really weird. So let me listen in real quick. Give me a moment to listen to make sure everything is on the up and up. I'm gonna pause my audio.
From the 30-yard line, it's second down.
Okay, we're sounding good. I am going to turn the game volume down a little bit. You guys let me know. Let me know in the comments if it's ever too loud, if it's overpowering. I want to hear in the comments so I can make those adjustments. Don't be afraid to jump in. TV Sports here. Let me give it a quick listen.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
They're giving away free yards and only making life easier for the guys on the other side of the ball.
All right, sounding good. Had to do a little audio test there. But yeah, jump in. We're here. TV Sports is here. We're a community, by God. Ooh, Mason just got lit up. That linebacker blitz is sneaky. Yeah, they kind of just blended in there, didn't they? Just snuck right through and Mason tried to get rid of it. Luckily, he hung on to it. He tried to get rid of it there and just got laid out. So we're going back to the passing attack. Look at this. Oh, we had RB wide open and we get sacked again by this tough Colorado defense. They're bringing in the same thing. We're going to slot seam, and we're watching these linebackers. If they're bringing the heat again, they are not this time. They're going to drop back in coverage. Mason, that was tossed into some dangerous territory. Colorado buckled down there on us.
Kick is up, and it's good.
All right, get some points on the board.
Let's get the latest now from Reese Davis.
The Beavers were ranked number 23.
You see Oregon. So at 10-2, like I said, they're going to depend on if they win the Big Ten championship, but they're certainly up there for making a conversation out of a college football playoff spot. We've seen Oregon win 2 national championships in our Tennessee Volunteers. See Nebraska knocking off Iowa.
Nebraska gets the victory, 38-31.
All right, Reese, back to our game.
I miss the studio updates. I wish we had that in the new game. Just to be able to step away from the game for a moment to show big upsets, or you don't really get that mid-game in the new game.
The Utes are right where they want to be early in this one, partner.
Well, this is what
No yards, no sacks, no nothing. It's been... I'd like to get the sacks and the INTs up a little bit, but for the most part...
And while they are behind, they know they can knock things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Got it. And he goes down quickly. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
It's a decent pickup that time on a well-designed play.
Make it 2nd and 4. So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Ooh, nice solid hit. Oh yeah, knocked Mr. McFadden out. I'm gonna blitz it. We're gonna do the prowl spy. I don't know if they got a scrambling quarterback, so I don't know if that'll be useful or not. But I like the idea of bringing the heat on. You know, they were hitting Joe Mason around. We're gonna hit their guy. Look at that. Oh. I thought we were going to sneak through, got caught with the block, but deflected it either way. And once again, this Colorado offense is 7 yards to their name out of the first 2 drives. The rumble in the Rockies. Always close off the year. Utah, Colorado. At least in this game. I don't know about in real life. How big this rivalry is. But in this game, it's always Game 12, Utah, Colorado. Someone let me know in real life. I don't keep up with Colorado or Utah football that much in real life. Is this the big year-end rivalry game still? Mason patient in the pocket. On the money to Johnny Davis.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1.
See if we can pick up the short yardage on the run here. Oh, their defense, man. Their linebackers. That's 52 again. Will Paris.
They dominated the point of attack.
He's gotten back there a couple of times. Let's go halfback screen. See if we can get some of those linebackers coming in, bringing the pressure. Then we just dump it off. Let's see. Got to get some good blocking. Not enough speed there.
These 3 and outs are quite simply momentum killers.
It's going to be a defensive fight here. This is definitely one of our toughest challenges outside of the opening week game that we had, which was the Nebraska game, which was we had to come back, and then the Penn State home and home that we were involved in.
Dismantling them every single time on every single play.
You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Now he's scrambling.
So he is a scrambling quarterback. Good to know. A couple of Joes, Joe Wiggins, Joe Mason.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 3.
What do you guys think of the big moves ESPN is making today in the news? WWE and NFL and everything. Do we stop him? Oh!
Not much there for the halfback, but he picked up some tough yardage.
Well, nothing fancy here. The back did a nice job of putting his head down and getting the first down.
From their own 31-yard line. First down.
I don't know how I feel about people are saying if you have a TV subscription, then you get the WWE stuff for free.
Ball ricochets like that. Good effort by the defender.
But we don't have YouTube TV anymore because they kept raising the price and raising the price. So, oof.
Just throws this one away. Even though they didn't sack him, the
Only
pressure
one of
was still
6
enough
for
to force
Joe
a bad
Wiggins.
pass.
This has been a
If
slow
you get
start for
there and
Colorado.
disrupt the
But yeah,
play,
for those of you that have cable, that have whatever, is this a worthwhile endeavor? We had YouTube TV for the longest time, but it seemed like every year YouTube TV was doing a price hike. So we ended up dropping it because we weren't... With subscription stuff, you were able to get all the games you wanted on Peacock and all the other stuff that we have. Well, now we're going to be dropping Peacock because all the WWE stuff is gone from it. There's no reason to have Peacock to get an NFL game once a week. Those are the ones that kind of suck, is the channels that jump on that have the game once a week. You know, because it's like your team's not always going to be on that Sunday night, Monday night game. Maybe once, twice a year. So you're expected to pay to have this thing. So it's kind of So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Is it worth it? They say if you have the YouTube TV, which you would get all the sports stuff except for like baseball. That was the biggest thing for also dropping YouTube TV is they didn't have any baseball stuff. No regional sports network. No MLB network. You know, they didn't have any of the hockey stuff on there. They had Sunday Ticket, but that thing's obscenely expensive. And my whole thing is, like, we do this for free. We have, of course, the Patreon, where if you guys want to get a little bit of extra and support the channel, you guys certainly can. But we don't have any sponsorships here, no commercials. So if I'm watching a WWE and I see logos all over the ring, and this match is sponsored by so-and-so, to me, like, that's paid for. The show's paid for. Like, and the money you're making off of advertising, like, because you're shoving a commercial in my face for 3 hours, you know, your show's paid for. So, it's, yeah, I don't know, to try to be getting $30. Oh, what a deep pass. Anyway, let your comments be known down below on the whole big announcement here with ESPN. Are you guys going to be canceling your Peacock? I'm not going to miss Peacock. I think the only thing I watched on there was the Superfan Office episodes, which I have all the DVDs anyway. So all those deleted scenes I already have on the DVDs, which is why physical media, it's still good. If there's something you really love, go out and get it on physical media. For this very reason, if there's a show you really love, go out and get the physical media. Keep the DVDs. Oh, you got to hit that hole, Bryant. Come on. That's where he's struggling. Have you been following all the stuff with the Arizona Rattlers going crazy? Their playoff loss, their protest. That was a tight fit. Protesting the game against the strike force. Coach Guy, pretty upset at the referee. It seems like there's going to be some retooling coming in the offseason. Oh my God, they are getting through to us like nobody's business.
Fourth down. They'll line it up for the field goal.
At least we're kind of right down the pipes here. All right, it's a fight so far. Let's okay, Miami trying to make a little bit of a comeback. So they're at 8-3 now as Miami at number 3.
The Cardinals are out front, 17-14.
All right, thanks a lot, Reese. Richardson has the ball set, and he looks ready to kick this one deep. Sends it sailing downfield. And they can forget about returning this one. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes.
Ooh, back up. Oh my God, where's our secondary?
He's taken down at the 42.
Really a nicely thrown ball.
George Powers, that's a man whose name you'd love to touch.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Maybe somebody out there that knows that reference. Ooh. Dragging the toes, and now I don't want to say it here, but Colorado's warming up a little bit. We gotta shut them down. You kind of figured they weren't going to be stagnant the whole game.
Fires out quickly to the tailback, and they make the stop around the 42-yard line. the 42-yard line. Second down. He scrambled.
Wiggins. Got him from behind.
Getting after that quarterback, and right now I think they've got him with some happy feet. He appears to be a bit rattled.
We're only going to rush 3 here. Try to keep it a pretty hefty cover 6 to not allow this pass on 3rd and 9. And I don't know where he was jumping, but that worked out about as well as you can expect. They're going to go for it here. All right, we're going to should we blitz them? Let's blitz. We're going to bring the blitz on 4th and 2. We're going to do the exact opposite approach. They're pretty loaded up front here. They picked it up, and still it was a whiff of a pass, incomplete. Picked up the blitz. Knew he had to get rid of it quickly. Complete overthrow here. All right, can we get a touchdown on the board in this cold rumble in the Rockies here? Oh, yes! Good grab by Gardner, who's, I don't know, getting close. He might have 1,000 yards by the time we get through the conference championship game.
From the 35-yard line, it's first down.
TV Sports mascot Luna Cat is here. That's the nice thing, man. You get the patience in the pocket, and we know we can kind of hang in there, and our guys are gonna sprint open.
Zips it to the tight end, and he's taken down around the 13-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1. It's 2nd down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker.
Joe Mason, he's got an incredible arm. It's a shame, you know, he just had a 4-year starter in front of him. Couldn't get more reps until this season, but, you know, you're following a legend, Andrew Cross, the man. Controversial quarterback, but the man that ended up winning, was basically undefeated almost his whole career. Won the 3 national titles in a row. And Mason is going to walk it in. And the Utes strike with touchdown number 1 in this game.
A powerful push by the line and a really nice run. That'll get you into the end zone almost every time.
It's one of those games, of course, you guys remember Andrew Cross got hurt. That was the Ohio State game that you can find on the archives here. But if you guys joined us for when we were streaming on Twitch, you guys saw the other game, the national championship against Fresno State, where Andrew Cross, rather, had his redemption story. Had a pretty solid win. And if you go look at our playoff games in this run that we've been on, man, I mean, we have not given up very few points. Like, not more than 10 points in any of the playoff or national title games. It's been kind of crazy.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field.
This is a big one for Colorado in this drive. You almost feel like, with the way that we usually play, that was almost a screen pass that didn't develop, that they got to cash in here or it's going to start to pull away from them.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. They'll give it off here. Tackle at the 36.
If you can consistently run effectively like this, it'll force the defense to pay more attention to the run, and that creates chances in the play-action passing game.
Of course, we're keeping an eye who's going to be in our Alliance Championship. That's our custom conference we have just for this game because we tried to match the real-life conference alignment, but there's not all the FCS teams that we had to fill those spots, like the Appalachian States and the Coastal Carolinas that we have in real life, the Kennesaw States. So we made a super conference called the Alliance. So we have our big conferences that we have: the Big 10, the Big 12, the ACC, the SEC, and then everyone else is kind of grouped into the Alliance, which is the, I don't know how many teams are into the Pac-6. It's basically divisions within a bigger conference, so you almost have 5 mega conferences. And last year, that's how Fresno got into the playoff, is by knocking off Navy in the Alliance Conference Championship game, and they were able to get into the playoff, win a playoff game, and go to the national championship. Oh my God, that missed tackle. Colorado answering the call right now on this drive.
He takes it right side for a good game.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
More plays like this, and the coaching staff is going to need to change up the blocking schemes. You can't allow the defense to play in your backfield.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Here we go, big 3rd down. They are in field goal range. Knock them out of field goal range. Ooh, it's a little John Elway helicopter spin. Do they go for it on 4th and 7? They're going to go for the kick. Not a gimme in this game. Sometimes the computer doesn't always do the best job at these kicks. Let's see. No, he missed it.
You know, for a second there, I thought it might hook back, but it just kept slicing to the right. That's a tough break.
All right, here's our chance. 2 minutes. Can we cash in on one more score? Plus, we're going to get the ball to begin the second half. So if we can play this right, we'll be in a good position. Mason just has plenty of time. The offensive line doing a nice job on that play. I'm not going to compliment them the whole game because Joe Mason has been knocked around a bit. But they when they bring the linebacker blitz, they're getting through. They're bringing the heat. But that time, yes, sir. Man, oh, that's almost a college football 25 play where your receiver doesn't come up for the ball. You should have thought about scrambling there. Mason's not too much of a scrambler.
Dumps it complete, the tight end over the middle. They'll bring him down at about the 40.
All right, 3rd and 8. We got to make this one count.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Go slot post.
They need to get it inside the 49.
See what we're looking at here. It's going to be tight. They got their linebackers and their guys back. We might be... Yeah. Another one of those linebacker blitzes. I'm just not... We don't have enough time. Like, our guys... They're bringing the heat fast on these linebacker blitzes, and we just don't have the time to get rid of the ball.
They've got to take more pride in taking care of their quarterback than that play right there.
Signals for a fair catch. The quarterback leads the offense back out onto the field as we get set to resume play. Catches it, and he's punished.
They got 2 timeouts, 1 minute here. They're letting a lot of time. They're going to huddle up here. This is interesting. I think they got to go a little faster here, but they're kind of... I don't know. Colorado's taking their sweet time right now. Oh, my goodness. Pick 6. Adam Taylor, who had all those pass deflections in the first couple of drives.
So a great play by the defender to give his team
We just go ahead and go for 2 right now.
His team's momentum.
Go for 2.
And they're looking to get 2 points here.
Make it 21-0. Got it. 21-0 when we get the ball to begin quarter number 3.
And he is set to kick this one off. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
No matter how much people want to talk about points and offense, I still think that the best offense is a great defense. When you put a 0 up there, it makes it pretty easy on your own offense to go out there and win the game.
Woo.
It's a bad play overall by the offense. The quarterback's doing everything he can to be able to make the play work and try to execute. The problem is the offensive line did not do a good job protecting him. They're very fortunate that ball wasn't intercepted.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Now he's scrambling. Now he's going to run and watch out.
Oh, I was hoping we could force a fumble there.
The first down, but it was still a pretty good
Let's,
run by the quarterback.
I'm going to take a timeout. This could be a controversial decision. We'll see. If we can stop him here, get the ball back, can we sneak out one more score before the half? Now it's 3rd and inches, so I know that's going to be tough. Oh, and they got it.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 47.
Okay, well, there you go. I said it's a controversial choice. I made the call there. I was hoping we can sneak out one more, but if we can get another interception here, we can maybe be
First down.
in a good position. Oh, there it is.
And they do. And down he goes.
28 seconds.
Man, that is a tough break for the offense. You connect with your wideout, hoping to
And
make-
Colorado's still hoping for a playoff spot here. Not only is this the unofficial Big 12 championship, but if Colorado wins, you're looking at a playoff team at 11-1.
Determining what kind of game this will end up being.
And if they get blown out here,
He sails it long.
oh man. Oh, come on, we got to get him. So we basically just gave it right back. We had to take a shot. Maybe we didn't have to go so big so early on.
That's exactly what they needed, Brad. Somehow to get the football back to their own offense. They
Had single coverage, but then that safety, high safety came over and got it.
It's first and 10.
No, the
Ball on the 40.
got burned on that. Northwestern, 45 points on the board at number 5. Maybe
And he goes down quickly.
thinking of a
Call a timeout. That's their second.
college football playoff bid. If I don't know, they're going to be playing Oregon. What a Big Ten championship that could be Northwestern and Oregon. Minnesota beaten by unranked Wisconsin. That might end their hopes. They've been a pretty dominant team in real life. I know Golden Gopher fans. I follow quite a few of them in the YouTube community, at least. You know, you got Mr. Hurricane and SGU, big Golden Gopher fans. In this world for about a decade now, Minnesota's always been top tier, going to Rose Bowls and things like that. So Hail Mary for the Buffaloes, not even going to happen, as it will end with our Utes up 21-0 at the half.
Utah in front, 21-0.
And we will get the ball here.
All right, Reese, David, thanks, guys. Just about set to start the third quarter. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. For Colorado, they've been bringing the heat, and they've gotten to them on several occasions. Great job by the defense tonight, getting into the backfield and creating issues for this line.
They also have that one takeaway.
And because of all their problems at the line, this offense is having a difficult time moving the ball.
Well, when your overall average is less than 4 yards a play, that's the definition of struggling.
So you wonder what kind of excitement we'll see this time around.
Nice opening there. I like that.
After positive yardage.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
from their own 30-yard line. Second down. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
This quarterback needs to be careful not to use his arm strength to try to force things, because that's when mistakes happen.
Go inside cross. Oh, that was a tight one. But my guy Mason made it happen. Florida answering back with a big win against Florida State.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
They're hoping an SEC title will get them in the playoff game after losing their #1 ranking.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
Since we are more than halfway through the halfway point, let's remind you of our social medias here, TB Sports, of course. Some good stuff up on Patreon right now, some bonus videos, the Streamlabs, Ko-Fi. If you want to tip us while we are live streaming, we'll shout you out. We'll read your note on the air. If it's YouTube friendly, we'll read it on the air. We've had some that are not YouTube friendly, but we appreciate all of our supporters here on TV Sports. But yeah, go check out the new Patreon stuff. We got some big matches coming up on Saturday Night Heat right before our Crown Jewel event that we're going to be doing maybe this weekend. I don't know. But we got the Intercontinental. Should I just give it to you guys here? See if anyone's, TV Sportsers. I'll give you one, because we promoted the Intercontinental and the U.S. title match. The Intercontinental title match will be Braun Breaker defending the Intercontinental title against the Bullet Club's AJ Styles. How's that? And I'll give you another little hint. Uncle Howdy will be defending the United States Championship against a returning Universe Mode Superstar. So make sure you guys, game one, let's keep running the ball. Okay, we'll keep running it. So make sure you guys check us out. Patreon helps support the channel, helps keep us alive. If you guys like these afternoon streams that we're doing, we could obviously be doing a lot more of that if we get to full-time status. We usually just stream in the evening, and a lot of times these days without commentary, because we're not at full-time status yet by YouTube standards. But this is just a little taste, so if you want to see more from TV Sports, like hanging out with us, it's your opportunity to support the channel, get an on-air shout-out, be able to have direct contact with us. I mean, our Patreons can not only have the Discord access for our top Patreons, but those of you that have Patreon access, obviously there's a lot less Patreon members than there are YouTube subscribers, so to get a one-on-one interaction or conversation with me is quite easier to do if you're a Patreon member.
Gets to about the 14-yard line. This is the 11th play of this drive.
Everyone covered, and Mason has to just eat the sack. Man, how many sacks is that in this one? Hung in the pocket. You see, just hanging in there. Everyone's covered, and finally just went down.
Third and long here, and they hope to convert another one and keep this drive going.
Yeah, 3rd and 17. Trying not to get knocked any more back.
Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Again, Colorado had everyone on lockdown there. Everybody covered. That's why this defense is tough. Right now, I mean, it's looking like 3 touchdowns. One of those was a pick 6, and one of those was a 2-point conversion. So really, on this Colorado defense, we only have the 1 touchdown and the 3 field goals. The rest was the 2-point conversion, the pick 6. Kansas State will bounce back after their blowout loss to us. The only blemish on Colorado's record.
Kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Utes continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 25-yard line. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, come on.
He made a really good move at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes all you need to do is throw off the defender's timing just a little bit at the start of the play.
Fires incomplete.
Man, a couple of times Wiggins is at number 80 has had his back. Ball coming out quick and not seeing it.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41.
Yes.
Great tackle at the 32-yard line.
I think this defensive end is doing
Make it a
great
3rd and
job
long.
getting after the quarterback, not only with the sack in this case, but it seems like the entire game he's done a good job of creating pressure, making this quarterback feel in, and almost giving him happy feet back there where he doesn't seem to be in rhythm and almost seems to be throwing the football, feeling the pressure and almost creating nerves on the quarterback.
Defense hoping for another sack here on 3rd and long.
Come on, 3rd and 19. Oh, I thought we were looking at an interception there.
Tip that one away, right out of the receiver's reach.
4th down. Ellis to punt.
Come on, give us some blocks. There we go.
Around the corner. He's taken down at the 42-yard line.
Colorado probably not too happy right now. It can't be. There's 0 points on the board. One of the biggest games in their history. Ooh, nicely done. Bryant having a much better rushing day today. A little time on the bench did him some good, it looks like.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47.
Play fake.
Mason fakes the handoff. He heaves it to the end zone.
Oh, we had one-on-one coverage and
Miller was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
He scrambled.
this time Mason says, I'm not going to sit in the pocket and take the sack. You see, he does not have the biggest amount of speed.
Right around the 26-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to tuck that one and run.
Nice job here. He's not the most
He's not the speediest guy in the world, but he was tired of getting hit.
His decision-making ability. Here he looks downfield, finds nobody open, and decides to take off with it and comes up with a solid game.
Tackle right around the 18-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Part of it, too, once you get down to this point in the game, you're almost wanting to just grind out the clock.
Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss. Second down.
Here we go. Yes.
To his receiver.
I think that's got to clinch it. This Utah run that we are on, and you can go look in the archives, you can go look on Patreon and see the history from going to Las Vegas Bowls with 6 wins to what we've built, going for 63 consecutive wins. Miami, that is going to end their college football playoff hopes without question.
They put together 4 straight wins.
What do you? I've been asking you guys in the comments. Should we do one more season? I know everybody wants to see the new game, but it's almost. And is that crazy to retire on top that many without having suffered a loss? Even though we suffered losses before, you've seen our history. We have lost games. Do you go out without having, without suffering that final loss? Or do we say one more season, we retire after this?
Well, the defense has to be very frustrated there. They did everything. They got to the quarterback. In fact, it looked like they had a chance to bring him down for the sack. But somehow he's able to throw the ball away.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Brought down at the 38-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Ooh. I thought we were looking at interception town there with that double coverage throw.
That's the right way to catch a pass.
From the 50, it's 1st down. Throws it out there. It falls
Terrible throw.
incomplete.
They got lucky on that play. That receiver was wide open, but the quarterback just missed him.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Ooh, that one's on the mark, though.
It's the freshman. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback.
Freshman,
being
they
the
said.
whole
Wow.
field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. And he's taken down at the 26.
Bird brings him down at the 26-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
I thought we were looking at another interception. It has been... Man, our Utah defense has been roughing up Joe Wiggins in this game. 31-0 for the Utes.
Now he tries to buy some time. He gets sacked on the play.
Loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
We're at play number 9 of this current drive.
So what we'll do, since we are getting to the end of the regular season, we haven't been doing Patreon episodes for this, but we are going to do an extra Patreon bonus episode. We're going to look at the conference championship games. Let's see who it ends up being for all the sides. Maybe lay out the scenarios, the Alliance Championship. And then we'll kind of look at the stats. We'll look at where we are as far as Heisman. We'll look at some of the bowl games. It'll be probably a, 10-minute, 15-minute Patreon bonus video, and that is a weak final effort from Colorado. We are going to go into clock running mode right now and get ready to try to prepare for a conference championship. Leave the starters in for right now. Try to get one more score on the board.
Looking to add to this big lead here. It's the tailback. Nice gain as he works the right side.
But we'll look at who's going to be in the alliance. Maybe we'll even simulate. I don't know. The way I've just been doing is we go into just a regular game. I know there's no rhyme or reason, but we'll just put them together and then sim it and see who wins out. Maybe we'll do that on the Patreon stream as well. But we go live. We live stream it right there on Patreon. It is an unlisted YouTube link, so you will always have access to it, even if you sign up once. It's not like once you cancel, you lose that stuff. As long as you keep that link, you know, in a favorite bookmark, something like that, and you hang on to it, you'll always have access to it.
From their own 39-yard line. First down.
We just like to give our supporters something a little extra. We're going to test it out. We're going to do the off-season for Tennessee here on the channel instead of on Patreon to see if that's something that people like. If the numbers aren't great for it, then we'll keep it as a Patreon exclusive. I'd say we've been doing good numbers for the last couple of streams, which is good to see. Mason just eats the sack. That is the one thing that Colorado's been pretty good at in this game. Not only the sacks, but their secondary blocking our guys, keeping us in check, allowing a lot of those sacks to happen.
He goes downtown. This one is batted away.
Super effort to get the ball.
I mean, keeping Mason to 180 after just having a 300-yard performance, 300-plus yard performance, 5 touchdowns against a team that beat Colorado is awfully impressive. And to think, after 3 consecutive 15-0 seasons, remember they had us ranked at number 4. They had us ranked, I think, at number 5 at one point. We had to like crawl just to get back to that number 1 ranking. Like, we were not at number 1 all year long. We haven't lost a game in 63 weeks. Our guys are snipers, man. That's why I went back to this. I'm going to miss this Utah team because this has been, this stretch of games, this is like the most dominant stretch of games of teams. And we lost a lot of those players from those championship years. This is almost like a fresh team, and we're still dominating. You know, we do a lot of the recruiting stuff off camera. Maybe recruiting is really easy in this game. I don't know. But this has definitely been a really fun. I don't know if it's fun for other people to just see blowouts all the time. Your alternative is you get the Carolina Panthers where we get dominated. Or you're going to get this where we're just crushing it. It's good to have a mix. If you want to see us do bad, watch the Panthers series. If you want to see us do good, you watch these games, right? You know, a little of everything. Just kind of goes round and round here, right?
They'll bring him down at the 32-yard line.
All right, let's see if we get this 5 minutes. So 7 sacks for Colorado. They definitely beat us up in that regard. You saw Arkansas at number 2, which would be interesting because they are definitely looking like your college football playoff team. Now, your argument's going to be Florida with 1 loss, and however that works out, I believe, I don't know if they're in, I can't remember if they're in separate divisions or not in the SEC. Someone can let me know in the comments. But Arkansas, that's a team we just played a home and home with last 2 seasons. You guys can check those out in the archives. In fact, we played Arkansas in a number 1 versus number 2 battle in the regular season, a rare 1 versus 2, which I mentioned we had one of those in a Pac-12 championship game with Washington State and Washington a couple of years ago. And I think the only other time I did that is when we were playing with Troy on College Football 12, and you can see those videos up on Patreon. We had a game against Oregon. It was the last game of the season. It was a non-conference game. And the deeper you got, they would kind of schedule those non-conference games late in the season. It was kind of weird. So we had a non-conference game with Oregon, 1 versus 2. I never forget that. It was one of the most intense games I had played, especially with Troy being a smaller school like it is.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Hi, TV Sports mascot. Say, keep running Will Bryant till the wheels fall off, man. He might have 30 carries by the time this one's done, but we're trying to just wind the clock down. Oh, horse collar action there. Big bounce back game for him after getting benched last week. We're going to throw it, give him a little bit of a rest. That time, the blitz, no problem for the Utes. And we are now, as we're getting down to the stretch, looking at a possible shutout here against a one-loss Colorado team.
And they get nice yardage on that run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Yeah, they're not even calling timeouts, guys. So it is, unless there's some kind of fumble or some kind of flukiness here, this is going to be a shutout victory. We got to close in. We got to get a first down. I don't know. Even if we don't get it, if they don't call a timeout, I think we can wind the clock down. We're going to be pretty close to under that 40-second mark. Depends on how long it takes for this play to develop. There's going to be a 2-second difference. What was he ready to end? What did he say? I'm going to run around. Three, 2, 1. And it is a 31-0 defeat. It was not easy. Colorado did not make it easy. Despite the score, that was a tough defense to play against.
This one's in the books. The Utes with the win, 31-0. As we take a look at the highlights, Kurt,
that was the game changer right there. The Sam Taylor pick 6 and then the follow-up 2-point conversion, that definitely flipped the momentum, and Colorado never bounced back from that. So that's going to clinch it. We are going to the Big 12 championship game. It's either going to be UCF or there's a whole bunch of other teams kind of in the mix with 3 losses on the Big 12 Eastern side. Marcus Miller, your MVP. All right, guys, so Big 12 championships up next, and then that pretty much, even if we lose the Big 12 championship, I would have to think that with all the other teams, like everybody, and we'll show you the top 25 in our Patreon bonus stream that we're about to do, nobody else has like 1 loss other than Florida and I think Arkansas, and they're going to beat each other up in the conference championship. So we're going to look at all that. Even if I think we lose, I think we still got a spot in the 4-team playoff coming up. So it's going to be Utah getting in there again. Our last time we lost in the 4-team playoff was to Army. You can check that out in the archives. The pictures of that on Patreon. But we're going to go live right now. Patreon.com/TBSports27. We're going to look at the conference championship matchups. We're going to look at the Alliance. We're going to crown the Alliance champion in that stream. We're going to do just a quick sim and see who wins out of that one. And we're going to look at the Heisman. We're going to look at the bowl games, all that stuff, and who might be the contenders for the 4-team playoffs. So join us, patreon.com/TBSports27. We will go live with a bonus stream where we're going to detail all that. We'll wrap up the regular season and get everything ready for the postseason in college football. We'll see you there, guys. Thanks.